Hello, everybody. Welcome to nullStack Beta 2026. I'm so happy you're here. If you are in the event, please say something in the event chat. I'd really appreciate that. I can see we got Ale Alshaw and Jerry Wong and Wessel Van Elk. I'm so glad you guys are here. Hey there, Valerie. All right. We don't have a lot of time, but I want to take a very important moment here and I want to thank our sponsors. I don't know if you guys are aware of who our sponsors are, but without their support, this event wouldn't have happened. And without the speakers' sessions, it definitely wouldn't have happened. So at home, if you're there, round of applause or just to give thanks to these folks. Let me name off some of them. So we got ShareLogic, who build e-bonding solutions. We got Flow IT, who offers consulting for ServiceNow, and I think also Halo ITSM. We got Chris Xu with Snow Pro Consultants. We've got GlideFast, Everforth GlideFast, who is well known in the space for all of the work that they do. And we've got my own brand, AI in a Box, doing AI stuff, learning how AI works and all that jazz. That being said, let's get to the meat of this. What is this? This is a tiny event. It's only going to be 2 hours and 15 minutes. I get you guys for 15 minutes, and then there's a bunch of sessions. If you're not familiar, the way to navigate this site, on the top right up here above me, you should see a schedule. I can't click it for you, but if you click on that, it'll bring an overlay onto the screen. You won't be able to see me. I won't be offended, I promise. You can see the sessions coming up, and as they go live, you can click on them to join them. There are 3 sessions at a time most of this event. Additionally, you could do speed networking. If none of the sessions line up with what you care to hear about, or maybe you'd rather just do your own thing, you can instead do speed networking. So if you close that schedule, on the left-hand side, there's sessions, the stage, which is where I am. I can get your attention up here and do other nonsense. Stage is special that way. And there's networking. If you click on those links on the left, you will leave this session or this stage. But if you want to do the networking, you click on the networking on the left. If you want to see an overview of all the sessions with a face image of everybody, you can do that too. That being said, let's point over to the right. We've got the event and the stage. So in the event, that chat is shared throughout the whole event. Everybody can see it in every session. And when you're in a specific session where it says stage right now, it'll say session. And that chat is specific for that one session. People in that session see it, and when you leave that session, you won't be able to see it anymore. You can click on the People tab as well to see who is all in the event right now. I can see there's a ton of you. Thank you all for coming. That being said, is there anything you guys are looking forward to most? I would love to get some feedback here. Oh, you can click on the screen for that. I think you can click on the screen. It might be enabled or disabled in different sessions. Yeah, if you click on the screen, you should be able to see confetti. Hey, Julie, I like to see all the familiar faces. But yeah, so that is the overview of what's happening here today. Is there anything anybody here is looking to get out of this event that they know about yet? I'll wait for somebody to put something in the chat. If nobody knows, that's okay too. Oh, we got some CSDM. Hey, Sydney. Yeah, you can send direct messages to people too. That's a whole thing too. Employee workflows with Jerry. Oh no, you can't hear me. Is my audio broken? Perfect. Okay, cool. Somebody said they couldn't hear me. So I think that was whoever said that. You better check your sound stuff out. Awesome. Well, if you guys are in a session and you don't see the speaker come on, feel free to direct message me. There are moderators going to be in every session. Thank you to Valerie and Samara for helping me out with that. I will be in some of the sessions too. Moderating, when I say moderate, I really just mean I'll be a friendly face for the speaker, make sure that they're seen and heard, and there to help and address any questions that come up. We're only 5 minutes in. I have so many things to talk about. Well, I wanted to wait till the end. I have a secret. Well, not really a secret. I have a thing I haven't shared with you guys. I've shared with some of you. I see you, Troy, in the comments. So this event has been a lot of fun, and the last one's been a lot of fun, and the one in 2025 was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed putting together a point of stress, but it was good stress. As much as I love these remote conferences, I want to bring it in person. It would be remote first, and it would be small. It'd be like 300 people. You'd have to pay for a ticket because I want to run it differently. I would want to pay for the speakers to fly in and put them up in a hotel for 2 days so they could do the conference in person. It would be remote. You could totally, so the attendees would cover the cost of the speakers. Is what would happen. If that sounds like something that would be interesting to you, let me know. I'll have a sign up form in the next couple days, and I'll announce it again at the October event. But that's my plan. Yeah. So I don't know where it'll be. It'll probably be in Minneapolis, Minnesota, because that's where I live and it's convenient. The next Null Edge, not the one this October, but 2027 will be in person in Minneapolis. It'll probably have whatever the limit for people is for the event venue, 300 people, I'm guessing. So it'll be very limited for in-person events. But I'm looking forward to figuring out all the shenanigans going into scheduling and planning and all that other stuff. If you want to be a speaker for any of the events coming up, you can go to thenulledge.com and click on speak and pick on the event you'd like to submit a speaker for. After this event, I had to change something because I screwed the website up. But you'll be able to submit a talk there, and you can submit a talk for remote or in person. It would be remote first. Yeah. That being said, I implore you guys to all try out the networking on the left here. If you're not aware, I think getting uncomfortable is like one of the best ways to grow. And if you're not comfortable networking, that's okay. I know there's been technical problems with people in the past. I would encourage you not to do a virtual background in the browser because I've had issues with it, but to each your own if you want to try that. Yeah, it looks like there is definitely some appetite for it. Does anybody have any questions? All right, so that's the announcement. I'm glad I was able to share the secret with you guys. I've got some coworkers coming on. I can see David there. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna post it. It might just be for the people here. I will definitely email the attendees of this event with early access to sign up for it, because it'll have to be a prepaid thing to ensure like people that want to show up. Oh, Troy wants to hear about my sailing. If you guys did not know, a year ago or 2 years ago, I decided to try sailing. I don't have a whole lot to share about that other than that I am now officially a sailor. I bought this boat because I thought I'd build a sailboat. I haven't finished it. This is the same one I used as the pointer, right? Remember, you got the event stuff over there and everything else. This is a dagger board, if you didn't know what that's called. But yeah, my wife and I, the kids, we all went sailing for 4 days on Lake Superior in Wisconsin in the Apostle Isles. It was fantastic. I want to sell my house and move on a boat, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Kids are too young and life is too busy, so it'll have to wait a little while. That all being said, I think I'm going to hang out here for a few more minutes. But it's crazy. What price range am I thinking for the in-person conference? I will probably be looking for a venue that seats around 300 people. If I want to target bringing in 10 people, 10 talent, right? I figure it's going to cost between like 300 and 1,000 to get them there for the day and 2 nights. And so whatever the math goes out to be, at half the attendance, 150 people show up. So I was thinking between $150 and $200 a ticket for the in-person. I show more boats, less service now. I don't have any more boats, unfortunately. I'd love to buy a boat, but they're way too big. So it would be Sydney. It would be less. At most, it would be $200 a ticket. a ticket to attend. The remote part of it would still be free. And it would be remote first. So I would have all the stuff to stream it from one place. The difference would be there might be sponsors in person. You'd have the people in person. Oh, Ken, man after my own heart. Jace is now a salesman. Yeah, no kidding. All right. Well, yeah, I wish I could pick a better place, but Minneapolis is very convenient because it's where I'm located. Minneapolis, Minnesota. That being said, the next sessions, there's breaks between every session. They're 5 minutes. So after this session at 2:15, I believe, if I look at the schedule, you can see the next session is at 2:20. So you have 5 minutes between the end of this and the session with Suresh Longanathan or Wessel Van Elk or the Catherick Rao and Catherine Yan. So yeah, so you have time to check out the networking if you want. You have a time to get a session in right now, maybe 2 if you're fast. Have you guys all gotten your CISDF certification? Oh man, was it hard? I don't have it yet. I should probably go take it. Oh, if you're not aware, the CISDF, it's a certified implementation specialist certification for like data foundations. So you understand like the CMDB and how data is supposed to be structured. Andre, Jace doesn't need certs. Certs needs Jace. I've often thought, how would it be if I made the certs? But it's a hard problem because they're solving more than one problem with the certs. Well, cool beans. I'm glad I was able to share that. I don't have a whole lot else to offer. Oh, if you are someone who works for or is your own company, I'm always looking for sponsors to try to figure out how I can reinvest into this event. Yeah, the PDIs might be an issue. You're totally right, Karthik Rao. If you need one, I might be able to get one up for you, but I don't know where it's at. Chris, Null Edge certs. I don't even know what I'd certify for. I also want to bring in some non-ServiceNow content to these conferences, like how you might use Azure with these things, or Jira, or Confluence, or SharePoint, because we all work across a bunch of different tools. And as much as I love ServiceNow, I think there could be real benefit to spreading the this kind of content across these applications. Jace certified. Oh, you guys are very punny. Sponsors that are independent consultants, sure. I mean, that's Chris Hsu. Chris Hsu is an independent consultant running his own business, Snow Pro Consultants. And he totally is on the sponsorship right there, even above GlideFast, right there next to ShareLogic and Flow IT. All right. Well, I know I said it in at 2:15, but I kind of like being on the screen. Maybe it's just who I am. But I do have to call back. I think that was a speaker who was calling me to make sure that they're not going to have any issues. So I might do that here in a second. But I will definitely be in the networking for a few minutes at some point when I'm not running around with my head cut off. Justin, am I planning to let go of my own certs? As a customer, I struggle to see the value in it after I'm employed. But for new folks, it's a gate. It's a barrier to getting into the application and the job, unfortunately. So it is what it is. You have to get the certs, it seems, for people. It's like the pay-to-play model. All right, well, the next sessions are coming up. Feel free to join them early. I'm going to check on one of them and call the speaker back. I can't wait to see you guys. There'll be an ending session just like this where we'll talk about the event It's only 2 hours, so I'll see you guys then. Thanks.